Well, we knew it was coming. They were telling us the interest rates in Canada have increased yet again here in December. Rob, tell us what that means from a real estate perspective and interest rates.
Yeah, there's been a obviously a lot of discussion around interest rates and they're continuing to escalate and the messaging about future increases and everything that's going on around that. And that is an important piece of the puzzle. But as Canadians, we really don't control that. That's a federal government policy. So we're more or less at the whim of the government and in turn the banks about what's going on that side. But what we wanted to shed some light on is the fact that one thing that you can control, one big thing that isn't getting the same level of attention, and it's worth it to get that attention because it is of a similar scale of importance, is the amount of commission you pay in a transaction in these markets. And so we've done the math. So if you're an Albertan property owner where you have basically a $500,000 place, you have $20,000 down. So your typical down payment, you're paying 5.47% on the interest side for your mortgage. You put all that together, you're buying and selling, so you're selling that property and buying a new one. It's going to take you 34 more months of interest payments to get to where you would be had you sold with both. So that's almost 3 years more of interest payments that you have to take care of and cover off because you paid that much more in commissions. And so we think that's a pretty big deal. That's 3 years more of interest payments. So that is one big point. The other big point is with as interest rates continue to increase, if you take interest rates a year ago, they've more or less doubled. So in that time, it would be about 11 more months of interest payments versus what it was a year ago as these expenses continue to go up from a bank and interest perspective. So we want to really shed some light on that and put some numbers behind it to give people the true gravity of what it is to pay full commissions when you have these other alternatives. In our case, saving $20,000 on a buy and sell transaction, and the true effect of what that means to your payments.
Yeah, that it's just nutty to think of the idea of owning a house for 3 years worth of interest payments. And then after that, you get $1 worth of equity after you've paid off those hefty commissions in the process. So we're here for the homeowners. We fundamentally believe in your equity and making sure that you can have the most efficient transaction possible. So make sure that you are informed before you buy or sell in these market